Hey there folks, Todd here with Great Escape Farms. Today I am going to show you 3 different figs. That would be the O'Rourke that we're looking at now, the Brown Turkey, and the Chicago. We're going to harvest some fruit, compare the fruit, and I'm going to talk a little bit about each one. So this one, as I said, is the O'Rourke, and it is about as tall as I am, a little bit over 6 foot there, and it's been real bushy. This year I'm going to have to just cut it down way low and leave just a couple of stalks coming up. I had a lot of fruit on it and it disappeared. I don't know if I missed it or what happened to it, but there is one, and let me see if I can find it now. There it is, right there. So this one fruit, a little bit overripe, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull that off, and that's what we look like there. You can see something's been pecking at it, but I'm gonna lay it over here on the cutting board and compare it to the others. This is the Brown Turkey, and the Brown Turkey, again, has had quite a few fruits on it, but these are still on it. And where are we? Here's one right here. This one isn't, maybe it's about ripe. This one is ripe enough, so let me lay it over here. And the Chicago Hardy is off a ways, so I'll go and grab that in a minute. But on the Brown Turkey here, it was growing out as well, kind of bushy, and I cut it back last year and had just a couple of branches coming up. So I think that's the way that I have to treat these things, because as you can see, the other one down there is just kind of growing out of my path. So I have to try to have as few branches as possible coming out so they don't get quite as bushy. This is the Chicago Hardy, been in the ground it's been in the ground the longest. However, we had a big drought this year. It only got watered twice. The other ones were watered about every other week. So it's a lot smaller, but it still produced fruit, still doing pretty good. It's doing amazingly well. Got a couple fruits split here. So I'm gonna take this one and this one. That one's a little hard. I'll throw that one to the girls, see what they do with it. So far, they don't look too impressed. And let's see if I can find another one over here. Take 2 along. That one's soft. And oh, that one's even softer yet. So usually they start ripening from the bottom and work their way up. So I'll take these 2 over, put them on the cutting board. And real quick while I'm here, so this is Chicago Hardy. This one's hardy to zone 5. Anyhow, Chicago Hardy, very hardy, as is the O'Rourke and the Brown Turkey. So the Brown Turkey is larger than the O'Rourke. They were planted at the same time. They got the same amount of water. The O'Rourke is the one that was bushier than the Brown Turkey, and I did trim this back. So trimming may have something to do with it, or it just might be growth habit. So let me go ahead and cut these up and we'll take a look inside. So in general, they look very, very similar. I know this one is a little bit riper than the others, but it has the red center. These have a little more, but they're soft in the center all the way around. So don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and take a taste test and let you know of any difference here. So the Chicago and the Brown Turkey, they taste kind of similar to each other, not too much of a difference, as do they look. The size is a little different, and that's about it. I know that they are different plants because I got them from a reputable nursery and I planted them, and I keep meticulous notes on them. The O'Rourke is a lot fruitier. It's definitely sweeter. I attribute that to being the overall ripeness of it, but it is definitely a good bit sweeter. I also have a couple of others planted here, so this would be one. So this fig here is Olympian, and it was just planted this year, so I need it to grow out next year, try the fruit, make sure it overwinters and everything before I can propagate that one and sell it. And that's assuming that we have a hard winter. If we have a soft winter, I still won't sell them, just to make sure that they're hardy in this zone. And this is Celeste, so another fig we planted this year, and again I need to let it produce next year, and hopefully we have a hard winter this year so I can see if it survives the winter up here in this zone. So that's it for figs for this year. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you very much and have a good day.